for more tears. That's what rain is. That's why Seattle's so sad. There's all dead people up there.
Think about weather in relation to music is interesting.
It is. Yeah. Also heroin use, right? Weather in relation to heroin use. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Pacific
Heroin
Northwest.
in general or drug use in general?
Drug use in general. It appears that, like, the people that I've talked to that lived, particularly my friend Joey Diaz, who lived in the Pacific Northwest, he's like, man, there's something about that area where it's all heroin. A lot of heroin up there. And Joey, you know, he has a lot of experience with drugs. And he lived up there for a bit. He was like, dude, it's a lot of heroin.
Yeah.
I think it's a sadness, you know, the lack of vitamin D, lack of sunlight. I mean, I don't think people really truly understood how bad that was for you to be vitamin D deficient like that. And the fact that that's the best way we get it is from the sun.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when you're out at your place, man, and you're in Utah, there's clear skies, and you just fucking, just close your eyes and face towards the sun. You feel it on your face, like, that's nice, man. That's a love hug from the universe. The fireball in the sky makes you vitamins.
The fireball in the sky is making me vitamins.
The fireball in the sky makes you vitamins. That's what it is. It's crazy.
It is crazy. But even in Utah, even during the winter times, it's super overcast and snowing and shit, but you still get that same kind of vibe. But maybe that's because you experience the warmth.
Utah's not overcast like the Pacific Northwest is, though.
It's
not even close.
It's like London too. It's like the fog, like it's heavy and it's dense. You know.
Yeah. There's something about that kind of shit that it's fun for a while.
Right.
But after a while, it wears on you.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day over and over. Yeah.
The dudes that I know that sustain it, they seem weary. You know, my friends that I know from the Pacific Northwest, there's something about them. There's a weariness to them that concerns me. Even the healthy ones, they seem weary. I mean, maybe this is obviously just the people that I know, but there's something about them, man. I just think we need sunlight. It's good for people. It feels good. That's why you like to go on vacation. Like, you don't have to live where it's dreary.
Right.
And I think, look, if you look at the biggest political upheavals, the biggest these protests that are getting crazy where they're trying to burn down courthouses and shit, it's Seattle and Portland are the craziest. Seattle and Portland are way wilder. Seattle, they took over 6 blocks of the town, set up their own government, put up their own borders, used their own security in place of the police. They wouldn't let people in. I mean, they wouldn't let the police in. They set it up they were there for weeks like that. That's not happening anywhere where it's sunny out. I think it's more likely to take place there.
It's fucking celestial, I suppose. Like, human behavior's kind of fucking out of our control and all lies within the environment, I guess.
I guess that's not totally accurate, though, because it really did fuck up LA, too. LA went pretty goddamn crazy.
I wasn't here.
LA seems to have calmed down, at least a little bit, whereas it only seems to have ramped up more in the Pacific Northwest. But goddamn, it's beautiful up there in the summer.
I'm a nut for pine trees.
Pine trees? Just like looking at them?
They're incredible. And they smell good.
They do smell good. Yeah.
You wake up in the morning and even, that's why, like, I don't know if I could live there, but, like, being in the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest, waking up there is special.
Yeah.
It does feel different. It's like, there's like a certain smell in the air.
Yeah. It's nature. It's real nature. You know, it's unmolested nature. What you're smelling is the same thing that people smelled if they lived there 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. In Utah, there's smog, especially in Salt Lake. Smog gets heavy. But where I'm at, it's not so bad. But you can see it, like sunrise, you can see it all.
That sucks. LA gets it bad. That was one of the craziest things about COVID, is when the lockdown hit and people weren't driving, like, the air quality's never been better. Like, Los Angeles air quality was amazing. It's like, people, like, go outside, breathe the air. This is crazy.
Do you think that makes a difference?
Oh, it makes a huge difference. If cars aren't driving, it makes a huge difference. It's probably a big part of the problem here. And that's also going to be a good argument for electric cars, and it's also going to be a good argument for autonomous vehicles. Less fires and accidents and shit.
Where are you from?
I was born in New Jersey and mostly grew up in Boston. Yeah, but I lived out here for a while. I lived in California when I was a little kid.
You're not a Pats fan, are you?
I don't like sports.
Oh, sports are whack.
I don't know anything about them. I'm a professional sports